Hello and welcome to another update on what is going on in the farm. There has been a lot of progress on the soil work. So let me start with the northeast section. There used to be a lot of rocks here. So we brought a lot of soil on top of it and just leveled it. The plan is to construct a small temple, Lord Ganesha. And this is northeast corner, which is also as per Vastu something that is suitable for placing idols. So we've leveled it, we've increased the height a little bit, it's about 2.5 feet, and after rain comes I think the platform will go down a little bit, and then we will need to construct a very small temple. This side we have done a bit of leveling. We have been digging huge pits on the roads. I'll show that to you in a few minutes, for burying the rocks. But then since there's a lot of soil that is coming out, we try to level it a little bit in this section because this was slightly low lying area. And after that we've also done about 1 hour work of 5 plow in tractor. We thought we will sow ragi, but then there are no rains and I still haven't managed to get the power connection, so no power, no water, still dependent on rainwater. But there has been no rains in the last 3 weeks. As you see, all these ragi saplings are still there. Slowly they're starting to dry up. I feel they're not as green as it was a few weeks ago, but I don't know if there's maybe 1 or 2 rains in the next few days, we may be able to transfer them to the soil and sow the saplings. But for now I don't have a lot of hopes on sowing these ragi until the rain gods give some blessing. Then let's move to the infrastructure. We try to walk quickly. There's a lot of wind, pardon me for the noise. The cow shed is almost complete, but it's still not finished. Similarly, there's a lot of work that is going on the labor houses as well. The issue is there's a lot of small work, like we call it chiller work here, and that's really time consuming. Like making those borders are needed for interlock bricks. Although we're not plastering, these borders were essential, and these things are taking a lot of time. The tank is ready, it's just that we need to do a bit of waterproofing and maybe even some sort of distemper. I'm thinking, but I've not decided yet. We need to do the waterproofing, but otherwise the tank is ready and we're already using it. As you see, the person is taking water from the tank for construction work. So let's go inside. So the thing with interlock bricks is there's a lot of exposed corners like these, and they have to be plastered just like this. Although it appears as a border, the purpose of these borders is to just make sure that these bricks are not exposed. Otherwise we could actually take these very easily off. The cow feed area is ready on both the sides, and we've also installed these kind of rings to tie the cows. And flooring is pending, and when we do the flooring we will also have to do this channel for collecting cow urine, and we'll take it out with a pipe and maybe have a pit outside to collect the cow urine to make Jivamrita. Initially the plan was to take it to the left, but then we're just taking it to the western side right now. That's just mainly to manage the slopes. The slope is already like almost 6 inches to 8 inches from this corner to this corner, and going down further was not practical, so we thought we'll just take it out in the western side and we'll do a pit outside. There's one loft, all the plastering work is done. Plastering work for the roof is also complete. And this is a view of the tank from this side. Bathrooms are done, flooring is pending. We are thinking we will do the typical 2x2 tiles. I think that's sort of working out to be a cheaper option and somewhat a reliable option too. So lofts are done, borders are done. As you see, the window borders have also come out quite nicely. Just that these things are taking a lot of time and money, of course. All right, let's head to the the road section, where we have found a way to get rid of the rocks. So like I was mentioning to you earlier, we were thinking about multiple options, like blasting the rocks and then removing them, but we didn't know where to throw them off or discard them. Then we thought of breaking them and asking some stone crushers to take them off, but again that was not working out. And finally we thought the relatively cheaper option is to dig huge pits like these on the road. So this is an internal road. As you see, the entrance is there. There's a road that's coming straight, and from there you have another road like this. So we have done huge pits right in the middle of the road, and there's a lot of soil coming out, and we have buried all these huge rocks inside, obviously with the help of an earth move JCB. And where there are really huge rocks, we've also used a mini compressor to blast them. Actually, they're not blasting, they're just cracking them open with some local gunpowder. In the village, people are very comfortable using that. We just took the permission from the local officials before we did this. And these are not dangerous blasts, like they are very, very small. They appear like a blast, but more like Diwali crackers. They give a small sound and they crack open wherever the compressor drills a hole. They fill it with some sort of a gunpowder, and then they just break it open. On top of this, we will fill it with soil and level it. And this section, as you see, there's still some work pending. So the blasting work is complete. But then there's some more leveling work that needs to be done. So these rocks will be shifted to those pits, and then wherever there is extra soil, we'll bring them back and then level them. So far, to do this work, we have spent about maybe like 45 hours. That's about 45,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees per hour for JCB. And I am just thinking it might take another 15 to 20 hours. So another 20,000 probably, so that's 65k. For blasting so far it has costed us about 13k. And then we may require to engage with a tractor. That might be another 10k back. So I think in all I'm looking at somewhere like 75,000 to finish the work. So these have already been blasted. Once again, the plan is to take them, dig pits, bury them. As you see, earlier there used to be a lot of rocks along the perimeter. There were huge rocks. I'm sure you'll remember them from my previous videos. They were all in the border. Now all of them have gone inside right here. So from here, as you see, the soil has already been leveled. Huge pits were taken out. There's a lot of soil still left out, and all these rocks were buried inside. They put back the soil and level them. I think when rain comes, it may go down a little bit, as soil will get into those gaps. And I have a feeling the road formation may take some more time. It needs some more rain and maybe we need to add more soil. I don't know how this will turn out to be, but then right now it's quite solid, and since there are rocks inside, the road should be relatively stronger than just a pure mud road. And here are the, here's the section where we have done the cow fodder, maize, sholam, not cholam, and some horse gram here and there. They are ready. Now if we can shift the cows, I think we have fodder, there's no problem with that. The only constraint in shifting the cows is power. I am still exploring whether there's any alternative, like a small solar power, UPS kind of a thing, but I've not decided yet. Power and water, as soon as we get them, we'll shift the cows. And you'll also remember that this section was a bit low lying earlier. So wherever there was extra soil, we have brought them here and we have leveled them. And as you see, this is still low lying. So wherever there is excess soil left out, we are planning to bring them and make a bund, maybe a broader bund across the border, mainly to stop rainwater from going out, like how we have done in the other places. But here, since it is low lying area, we are thinking we'll do it a bit broader. Height will be about 2 to 3 feet only, but I think the width will be like 3 feet. And we intend to start from there where the rainwater is going out, and then we will bring the soil all the way till here. Alright, I think those were the key updates I had for today. By the way, I managed to harvest some custard apples from the tree that had grown itself. I managed to take out some 10 fruits. They are not yet fully ripe, but then since there's a lot of people here, I think there are some security concerns that we may lose them, so I thought we'll harvest them. I've taken some 10 of them now, but they look good. And I also saw a few custard apples being eaten by parrots, which is nice. Okay, so this is it. So the main highlight for the day is all these rocks, whatever was lying around, are cleared now, and probably another couple of days, I think soil work, we can call it a day and we can move on to the next steps. Alrighty, that's all the updates I had today. I will see you on a different video later. Bye.